All right, get down. Did it go live? All right, go ahead. Sit down. Get down. You can stay here with me if you want. We're gonna see if we get any viewers right now. Okay? You can tell your name. What's your name? Hey, you're on camera right now. You're gonna leave? Your brother's watching right now.
Ed, you can't watch.
Everett's the only one watching right now. So this is just going to be recorded, and like I said last night on Otto's Grotto, 3 Men in the Basement, all things geek and unique, featuring 3 Men in the Basement. Nemesis Prime, what's up, dude? Hey, I don't know if you saw it last night, but you had a great show last night. It looked like you had a lot of fun. But I got a delivery today from CGC, which was 2 books from here's Zoe, and here's Cristiano. Zoe and Chrissy were both the cameramen. Zoe was supposed to do it. She passed out. She was real tired. Cristiano decided to step in and help out, so he did a great job. So I do have a delivery today from.
I can't do my face.
Okay, well, I do have a delivery today from CGC. 2 books that I got from Terrificon that I talked about last night, and I figured I'd do it. I don't know the grades. You know why? Because I lost the receipt. I don't even have the invoice. I called CGC like a week and a half ago. Well, actually, I called like a month ago, and they said, you don't have the invoice. It's very difficult for us to look it up. I said, you know what? I'm not spending 10 minutes on you while you look for it. The books have got to be there, hopefully. So I called about 2 weeks ago, and they did have the books. So they're 2 books that I bought, not 2 books that are grails or anything like that. So I was going to save it, but I do have a story for you today, but these guys have to leave. So take a hike, you guys. Okay, thank you. So they said they were coming, so I knew eventually I would get them because they did have them, which means I didn't lose them, which was good. So I do have them, and they said the delivery was going to come between 3 and 7 o'clock, all right? So I was home, I did all my stuff in the morning, and then sorry about that. So then I didn't want to miss it. So I'm doing yard work, my son's helping out with yard work, and all of a sudden I check my email, and it says that they tried to deliver it. What do you mean they tried to deliver it? I look on my door, and lo and behold, sure enough, they did try to deliver it at 11 o'clock, or maybe 10:30 when nobody was around. So so I called them, and what are they going to call on a Saturday at UPS, blah, blah, blah. So I kind of told them that I took a half day of work, I gave them a riot act, and they called me back, actually, which I couldn't believe, and they said that they're going to rectify it, and they are going to have their driver come home, or come back to my house and drop it off. And so they did, and we were home, so I got the 2 books. One of them is the first Tiger Shark, signed by Roy Thomas. The next one is an X-Men book, double signed by Roy Thomas and Mr. Wonkers. Thanks a lot for joining us again. The books did come, okay? So, Roy Thomas and Neil Adams signed them both. Both books, I'm hoping for a 7.5. I really don't know what to expect with them, so let's see what we have, all right?
Yay.
So, let's open them up. How's everybody Saturday doing? Everybody doing all right? Nemesis Prime, are you still in AC, or did you come back last night? Where was the show, actually? Where did you see the, what casino was the show at? I assume it was at a casino, right? So, let's see what else we got here. So last night we had a pretty good show. I thought it was a lot of fun. Talked a lot about the Justice League. Oh, you're home today. Nice. We talked about the Justice League. We talked about Thor Ragnarok. And I just saw a trailer, which I've never seen before, for Justice League. And it looked pretty cool. So we'll see how it goes next week. Oh, you're at Bally's. Okay. So, yeah. So, let's see what is in the box. Yeah, I can see that. So we've got our typical CGC packing. It was funny, though, when I left the hotel at Terrificon and I'm unloading everything, I look and I'm like, oh my God, I lost the receipt. And of course, with the Signature Series thing, I didn't know where they were and whatever, and I didn't fast track them. That's not happening again. I am fast tracking till the day I'm done. This was August 17th. We're November, 10th. That's way too long away from my books. I'll pay the extra $10 per book. I should have done it, but that was kind of like sticker shock when I paid for these books, because Neil's autograph was $50. Roy was charging $20 per book for his CGC books, and then with all the CGC fees, So I did have a little sticker shock, but I shouldn't. So, like I said, we'll see what the two books, what we have, all right? So we do have the yellow labels, all right? We have the yellow labels, and the way I'm looking at it is I think that this is the Tiger Shark book. And the first appearance of Tiger Shark book came back at a, oh, you got through, oh.
Dad, can I see?
All right.
Can I see?
The first Tiger Shark comes back at an 8.0.
Can I see?
All right. So, there we go. First Tiger Shark, signed by Roy Thomas. 8.0. That's going to look, I know it is backwards. That's going to come back. That's going to look nice next to my 7.5. No, you don't have to do anything. Thank you. That's going to look nice coming back next to my 7.5 first subby number 1. Happy I have it. Tiger Shark's been one of my favorite villains. There was a little nick down here that I think that really affected it. But yeah, I'll take an 8.0. I actually got this from KP Henderson, my buddy Kevin. So it is not linear. I know that. But 7.5 to 8, you're going up. I'll justify it in my crazy mind, all right? Because that's how I'm going to do it. So that's the book. It looks pretty clean. Off-white to white pages. Signed by Roy Thomas. Roy Thomas story. Cover and art. Origin, first appearance of Tiger Shark. First appearance of somebody and somebody else. So pretty cool cover. So now we have the double signed book. And here it is. What do we 7.5. I knew one of them was going to come back to 7.5. So here we have a great cover swipe. Oh, actually, this was the original of it. Joey, please stop that. Okay. So here we have the X-Men 56. Relevance of this book. This is the first Neil Adams on a X-Men book. He did not do the X-Men run very long. So I'm pretty excited. Roy signed it on the logo, which I thought was pretty cool, and Neil signed it right down there, right at where is the power. So 7.5. Roy Thomas story, Neil Adams cover. Let me see. First appearance of the Living Monolith and the Origin of Angel. All right, so I'll take that. You know, relevance of this. Stray Flex just joined up. What's up? So why I like this book is it's relevant to X-Men 135, which is 134, Dark Phoenix. This has been covered a bunch of times, but this has always been one of my favorite covers. So here we do. We have two books that I'm happy to put on display here at Otto's Grotto, All Things Geek and Unique down in the grotto. I don't know how I'm going to frame them up, but I definitely will. So, X-Men 7.5 and first Tiger Shark 8.0, both yellow labels. I'm excited. Both of these were bought. This was bought, like I said, from KP Henderson, Kevin Henderson. This was actually bought from a dealer that day. Bernie 1869, the executive producer, Pat Howe, sought it out. Found it, and I agreed with it. You know, the guy had it as very fine, or fine to very fine. It was a good price. It's got some dings in the black crease, but all in all, the colors are vibrant. Book looks good, and I'm happy to finally have them. So as of now, I have no books at CGC. I know Roger just got a membership. I'm probably going to get a membership. I have about 20 books that I want to send out at the beginning of the year, and I think that's a good time to do it. 10 of those books are moderns. That I just think are variants and very cool books, stuff that I've been saving. A Michael Turner, Darth Maul, 2 of my Highlander covers, the sword covers that are very cool, a couple Tyler Kirkham Deadpool, some sketch variants and stuff that I like. Definitely all variants, and then the older books are First Penguin, and first or Godzilla #1 Bronze Age book. So these are the books that I got, guys. So I'm gonna post this, and we're watching the Alabama game, and they're probably going to score a touchdown. So I have 20 books coming this week. Big time show. All right, I love it. Yeah. So definitely, Nemesis, give us a heads up when you're doing it. We'll log on. I'll get all my buddy, all 3 of us from 3 Men in the Basement. So that's it, guys. Hope you have a great rest of the weekend. And thanks for joining in. And remember, we do have 3 Men in the Basement on YouTube. We only have 2 videos up. I'm working on it, but these will go up on there. So thank you very much, guys. Peace out, and keep hunting them comics. All right. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
That's a touchdown. Because I'm the bay. Oh, those are terrible bows. Yeah, the straw world.
Oh, I thought we were done. Jesus. All right, that was a pretty good show.
You say?
No, I'm talking to myself because you guys are like, run.
What is?
I thought, oh boy.
It's still running.